Fue a propósito.
Señor, se calla, se calla.
No,
en esta corte usted no va a insultar a nadie. La única que tiene el derecho a hacer eso soy yo. ¿Quiere a los hijos? ¿Usted quiere que los niños?
Si se quiere divorciar, que se la puerta está
¿Y qué tal
muy
los
ancha.
niños?
La puerta
¿Con quién
está
van a
muy-
vivir
pero
los
mis niños
niños?
no se los lleva.
Oh, pero
La
¿por qué
verdad,
no?
Ya comienza una nueva sesión de la Corte de Familia con la juez Cristina Pérez.
Live from Papyrus Motorsports Park in Waltham, Massachusetts, it is the Cartoon Network 500, the second race of the MLP Cup Series. Starting on the pole today, it is the 14 of Olga trying to get over her first win of the season after finishing second at Daytona last race. On the outside, it is the 93 of Jacob Lawler. Starting third is Olga's brother, Austin Olga, in the 33. And in fourth is the 43 of Kyle Sprint. Fifth is the 32 of Team Pony, and sixth is the 20 of Greg Coleman. And seventh is the 9th of John Burton. Eighth is the 88 of Austin Murillo, debuting the new AMP colors. Starting ninth is the 34th Sawyer Black, and rounding out the top 10, the 13 of Madison Denhart. And now, let's get on to it. Let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are going to be rolling off right now. Let's see if anyone has any problems. And not that I can see right now at this moment. And no one is having any problems. And there's Luke Walker debuting the new 11 FedEx. The FedEx Fright, I think? Yeah, Fright. And another new guy. 24 Max Skinner's debuting the Drive Dan Hunger colors. Here we go. Olga's going to lead the field for 36 laps of some hard racing here at Papyrus. Base cars out. There'll be 36 laps. And we hope to see ourselves a great race here. Green flag is out. Wonderway at Papyrus. And already we're going 3 wide for third. I think Team Pony's on the bottom. They got a good start. And Team Pony's now going for the lead. With that good start, they're going to try to take advantage of it. And Sawyer in the 9, John Burton is around, and John Burton makes a wreck. Caution is out. Uh-oh. Whoa, 3 wide for the 33rd. 33 of Austin Olga, and the Olgos are battling it out 1-2. Wow. Have you ever seen a brother-sister sibling rivalry here on this here in NR 2003? And you're seeing one right now. It's the battle of the Olgos between Olga and Austin. Who's going to lead to the stripe? But there's Sawyer Black trying to crash the Olgo party. He's in third. Oh, they're still side by side. It's going to be a tight race. Look at this. Sawyer Black is going to try to make a move for Olga. And to the line, who's going to lead to the lap? It's going to be Olga, thanks to the bump drafting help from Sawyer Black. Wow. We almost had a 1-2 Olga start. Wouldn't that be weird? Meanwhile, let's see what happened with John Burton and that wreck. Here's the 31, and he gets clipped by the 31. They spin. Lindsey Johnson is hit, I see, as well. And there was a big wreck in the back. A ton of people were flipping. Just trying to get a better view here. Okay, here it is from a better view as best as I could. The 9 gets hit. 17 and the 5, they spin out as well. The 87 and the 13 of Maddie Denhart get... Well, she's riding the rails. The others get held up in the back. And there's the 23. Jack Richards just spun the 23. Luke Walker gets a piece. Maxwell Vaddy, along with others. Then Alex Jones gets hit. And, whoa. Maxwell Vatty, I don't know what's going on with him, and Jack Richards still on the bumper. There's DJ Kirker hitting. Dylan Young is hit. Charles Sanford. Bob Fergus has damage. Bianca Roberts. There's Pichu. James Vatty has a ton of damage in his car. Leah Walker was hit. Haley Hamilton. Brad Johnson. Sky Commons. Lindsey Johnson. Sky Commons. Seth Cole still on the track. He's very slow on the track. And there's Kirker just smoking. He just smoked. Wow, must have been a big wreck. Sorry I couldn't get you a great view of it. And there's Jane Sanford, Maddie Denhart, and Kyle Sprint in the pits, and so is Justin Perry with damage. Well, what a race to the line. Wow, we almost had an Olga 1-2, like I said earlier, but you never know what happens next, though, because pit stops might be coming to a play here. The question is, well, whoa, what just happened there? What just happened there? Look at this! Olga spins out his own brother, Austin, on the restart, under caution. Wow! The Olga rivalry is just more intense than I thought. Oh man, the 33, he is really pissed at his... Oh, and now they're wrecking again. Stino Cimatetta gets a piece from Luke Walker. And there's a wreck in the back under caution. Alex Jones is hit. And the 48 William Duncan, our last winner, and Jack Richards is also hit. And the others are just still bumping and beating banging under the caution. Oh man, he is pissed at the 14 now. Wow. I never thought this Silver Rally could brew so much. I really don't believe it. The 14 just spun out his own brother, the 33 of Austin. Oh my goodness. Now he has to go back up to the line. Wow. That was really cheap. That was real cheap. Thankfully, NASCAR is allowing the 33 to go back to his position of third. But he might not be third for long, as we might see some pit stops. Here comes pit road. Now that entire Ogo fiasco was like blown away. Let's see who pits. And Sawyer Black is going to pit from second, and so is Austin Murillo and the others below. The Ogos stay out, and so does Jacob Lawler, Gregory Coleman, and Max Skinner. The rest of them pit. The rest are going to pit. And now let's see who comes out of the pits first. Here you see the drivers taking pit stops. There's Sawyer Black. He looks like he'll be coming out first. And he will. And there's Richard Johnson speeding to second. I'm wondering if he will get a speeding penalty for that. It looks like he was speeding a little bit out of pit road. And there's your pits. And there's the pit cycle has been complete. Now we'll get back to the restart. So despite Austin getting spun out under the caution, he is now in second, behind his sister Olga. So we might see ourselves a big Olga rivalry battle here. Oh boy, imagine that, brother and sister 1-2 in the field. Wouldn't that be weird if they finished 1-2 in that at the end of the race? That'd be extremely weird. Yeah, but we've had finishes, and I think where Luke and Leia finished 1-2, but they didn't brew up as much rivalry as the Ogos. As unlike Leia didn't spin out Luke under caution. She would never do that. But seriously, Olga would spin out her own brother under caution to win? That's not nice. That's kind of not nice, really. And well, I don't know how she is not penalized for that move. Anyway, here's a 31, and that is, I think that's Jane Sanford. Jane Sanford is going to be on the bottom, so she might play a factor. into getting into the way of the 33. So Olga has a buddy to help her out in beating Austin. So this would be very interesting. So here we go, we're going to get back under green. The top 5, the top 2 are the Yogos, Olga and Austin. Then you have Jacob Lawler, Greg Coleman, and Max Skinner. And you see Gene Sanford in the bottom as a lapped car. So will she play a factor in the lead? We're about to find out. Here we go, we're about to wait for the restart. And the pace car should be out of pit road, should be into pit road, and it will. Here we go, green is going to be out. Green flag is out again here at Papyrus. And already the two Olgos are at it right now. They're a bumper to bumper. And now Olga's got the advantage as Max Skinner is going for the second spot. Our defending champion is looking to get his first win in the series. He actually won the championship last season without collecting a single victory. He's looking to change that. And now the 33 wants to get back at the 14. He's going for second. Skinner scrapes the wall. Whoa. Skinner scraped the wall there. And he's going to lose a ton of spots. And they look so clean here. Yeah, no caution. A surprisingly clean run here. As the 20 of Greg Coleman, he's looking to get second away from the 33. He will get second away. And I think Olga was tied for the lead with with the 48 of William Duncan. This will solidify her lead, and this will make her the sole leader after this race, regardless of where she finishes, I think. But Greg Coleman now is going for the lead, and Greg Coleman has cleared her. Coleman is now the leader. Uh-oh, they're 4 wide in the back. They better be careful. Jacob Lawler tries to get the 4th spot away from Sawyer Black. Sawyer Black is trying his best, and the caution is out. I just saw the lights come out. The caution is out. And I'm not sure if the 20 will have any challenge for the 14 into the line. We'll get to what happened to the wreck later. Oh, 51 just scraped the wall there. And no, the 20 might not get any challenge from the 14 at all, unless if he screws up somehow in one of these turns. And no, I don't think so. I guess they're pretty far away, and I guess Coleman is going to be the leader to the caution. And there goes Coleman into the turn. I thought he was going to... Oh, wow. I thought one point he was going to pit, but he's going to stay in the line. Here we go. And Coleman will lead to the caution. Let's see what happened in the back. Alex Jones is smoking. And I think Chris Harley might have gotten damage. And there's Sino Cementeta into the pits. But Alex Jones just smoked. I wonder what happened. Not sure where the caution began, but let's see. Has to be done somewhere in front of Alex Jones. Must he suffered damage. Oh, there it was. There it was. I think this was the caution. Austin Murillo got into the 87 of Stinto Simonetta. Simonetta, yes, and boom. She spins out, and how did Alex Jones get into the wreck? Oh, there's Chris Harley, and boom, there's Alex Jones. They got hit by the 87. And 12, oh, 12 could not avoid it either. And that is Dylan White. Couldn't avoid it either. So a big wreck involving like 4 or 5 drivers. Alex Jones smokes because of the hit from Simonetta, and there's the 12 just couldn't move his car because of the damage he suffered from the getting hit by the 87. So it was a little bit of a tamer caution despite other drivers wrecking out, but it was tamer than the last one where there was like a flip or something with Matty Denhart. And Alex Jones has retired from the race with a header. And now the question is, will anybody pit under the caution? And you see the retired drivers below. Baskinger's retired. Johnson, Batty, Duncan, Richards, Walker, White, Young, Leah Walker, Commons, Burton, Cole, Denhart, Sprint, Kirker, and Perry. And the others are going to pit, but the 31 will not. Well, the 31 is a lap down. Neither the 21. So I guess the only one on the lead lap that's staying out is David Rochester. I wonder if he will be credited for the lead by the time the others go out to the pits. Because I think he's the only one on the lap. Let's see. Yep, he's the only one on the lead lap staying out. The 21 is staying out. And let's see the race to the pit road, see who comes out first. And I think it's going to be Coleman. And it is going to be Gregory Coleman, so he might have to keep his lead. He might keep his lead next time. Oh, there was a race between a 30 and 11 for second. 93 is out, and Olga is still in the pits, and now she's out. And there was like 3 wide battle in the pits road, but thank God it's not even there. And Team Pony took a little longer than expected. I wonder why, but that's going to hurt them in the race later on. So I'm not sure if Jane Sanford might get a lap. No, I don't think she will. And we just got word that the 10 of Chris Harley has just retired from the race. He was one of the victims in the wreck from the 87. And now the damage was too much for his car to handle, and now he has retired from the race. So who's the leader heading to the stripe? Oh wow, it is actually still Gregory Coleman. It is actually Gregory Coleman, as Rochester just pitted. I wonder why he took a lap to decide whether or not he would pit. I wonder why that would be. Probably part of his strategy, but that is probably a terrible strategy, as you should say me. He's going to have to work his way up again to the lead. So this means that Gregory Coleman has retaken the lead. Jordan Davis won out the second battle over Luke Walker. That's what I see. And Luke Walker, wow, he's in third. I never thought he'd be in the top 5 with that damage. And there's a 31 who's not the leader, who's a lapped car, but I wonder if they're going to put her on the bottom like they did last time. And we're going to fast forward this. We're going to hope to get green soon. And no, she's not the leader, but she's going to be in front of the pack. Because I don't know why, but, well, I wonder how it will work well for Gregory Coleman if he can hold on. Has to get through a lapped car. We'll see. So there's Sanford in a lap down. In the top 5 is Gregory Coleman, Jordan Davis, Luke Walker, Jacob Lawler, and Sawyer Black. Hadn't talked about Jordan Davis a lot in the series, and this would be impressive if he hangs on for a top 5 or maybe even win. It would be impressive. Pace car is out, and we're going to go green soon. And now Coleman's going to lead. He's got 31 in the behind, a lapped car. We'll see how it plays a factor. Green is out again at Papyrus. And the top 2 got rockin' starts. Good starts for the 2 drivers, and Jordan Davis needed one. And the top 2 easily passed the 31, so they're not gonna hamper on their chance of victory. And now the 93 gets past the Lawler and the 51. They all get past of the 31. That's Olaf Mason, I think that's how it's pronounced. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong. And now look at this. 93 gets into 38. And he hits the wall. And the 93 is going to get second away from Jordan Davis. Or is he? Wow. Yeah, he will. Wow. And that's good news for Gregory Coleman. He could pull away. 3 wide. Uh-oh. They're really too close out there. Wow. They were close. And there's Richard Johnson on the bottom. He's looking to get into the top 5. And Richard Johnson clears both of them. And the 39 as well. Wow. That bottom line must have been a really good racing something. Must have been a lot of speed there. Coleman leads it, but here comes the 93 of Jacob Lawler. He's looking to get the lead away. And he's going to try. He's going to go side by side. Richard Johnson is catching up as well. Look at him just zooming by. He zooms by second. Wow. Johnson started the restart in 7th. He's now in 2nd. Or is he? He's going to drop to 3rd as the 20 has got the preferred line. And maybe even... Oh no. Now Johnson hit the wall. He's going to drop back. So there goes that momentum. There goes the momentum Richard Johnson needed. Coleman is going to be... And now the 93 is the leader. But the 39 is going to try to get 2nd away. That's John McNamara. And Olaf Mason in 4th. And our defending champion, Max Skinner, I think is 5th. Yep. Positions like... tracks like these can change a driver's position from a top 10 to a top 5, or maybe even a victory, if they're driving carefully. And now Gregory Coleman's going for the lead again. He's going to try to retake it. Not sure if he will have the preferred line. 39 is trying to help the 93 pull away from the 20. But now it's not going to be enough there as the 20's got the lead, but the 51 is on the bottom. And they cleared them all, but here comes that turn. And he's going to hold off. Look at that. He got a lot of momentum speed off of that. And Lawler got stuck on the high side. Oh, they got contact from Mason. Oh, they got contact. I thought they were going to spin him out. I thought they were going to spin out, but they hanged on. They saved it. Now the 39 of John McNamara is now in 2nd, but the 3rd and 4th drivers they're catching up. And the 20 is still the leader. And the 39 is now, look at that, 39 is gaining a lot of ground on the 20. And the others are as well. And we still got a ton of racing to go. Here comes a 39 for the lead. John McNamara looking to get the lead, but Olaf Manson is going for the lead as well. 3 wide. Uh-oh. This could be big. Oh boy, 39 trying to shut the door on the 51. And he's got the... Oh wow, he's forced on the high side, but he's going to control it well. So is 51 and the 20. And the 93 is a little scrape in the wall. Yikes. Austin Murillo, look at him. He's gunning into the top 5 as well. And there's Luke Walker in the pits. His car could not hold on. He was on the restart in 3rd, but his car just couldn't take the damage, so I guess his chance of victory has ended. And now 39 and 51 are battling each other. And now I think we're almost halfway done, and here comes Olaf Manson to get the lead. And he's going to lead it, and he's got it. He's got the preferred line. He's got it. And now this is pretty much a 2-car battle here. And look at this. They're trying to catch up to the top 2. Here comes the that big turn, and let's see. I think Manson might just clear it. Whoa, they're going to hop on the wall. None of them will scrape it. But I think the 93 will. Yes, he will. And whoa, what happened to Gregory Coleman? He just dropped down. He lost a position to Austin Murillo. I don't know what happened to his car there, but he just probably didn't take the turn too well. And, well, he just dropped way back. Now that makes Austin Murillo a contender. But they still have to catch up to Olaf Manson. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's the line. We have been clean for like a long time, for like 10 or 5 laps, which I'm pretty shocked. Pretty shocked to see a clean race like this. And the 93 Lawler is going to get 4th, 3rd away from the 20. Max Skinner's trying to get into trying to get in. Sorry about that. Here comes the 51. Here comes the turn. Not gonna factor. Whoa! Wow. He almost just scraped the wall there. And look at David Rochester. He's back in the top 10. I guess that strategy did work out at the end. And it's still all about the 51, and he's been pulled away since the 39 of John McNamara. And not much racing we could show you, but oh, the 24 is pitting, and so is the 33 and 38 and 47. They're pitting. So this could be the point of green flag pit stops. And the lap car of the 31 is actually a bit close, but may not be close enough to be a factor just yet. Maybe in 10 laps she would, but not right now. The 24 is pitting, and we'll see if the green flag pit stops might take a factor in this race. Now Rochester's moved up to the 5th spot. Oh boy, I think he might have taken it too high. It looked like he took it too high, but he controlled it. No. Wow. That was close. Those are always close. And here's 31 a lap car. Will it play a factor in the lead? Well, we'll see. We're halfway done with this race. And now here comes pit window. Is any takers for the pit stops? We'll see. And I don't think the 51 is pitting. No, he will not pit. Neither will the 39. The 93, 20, and 21 do pit. So does Team Pony and the 32. They pit as well. And now it's a 3-wide battle for, I think, the 3rd spot. And the leader, I think, is the 51. Yep, 51's still the leader. Will they stay out longer? And I think Charles Sanford is now in 3rd. Haven't talked about him in a while. There's the 2. Richard Johnson is now in 4th. Oh, no, wait. Richard Johnson's now in 3rd. Wait. No, Sanford's in 3rd. I'm sorry. I apologize. And the other top 5 is the 55, Mason Wood. Oh, now I remember. Rhett Yates drove the Pokemon Cup Series 51, I think, in the 55, not Mason Wood. I was getting confused a little bit. Anyway, will there be any takers ahead to this lap? And there's the 38 of 4 of Sawyer Black. He's a lapped car. I never thought he'd be lapped at this point. The question is, will it hamper the 51's lead, if any? And here comes the pit stalls, and look at this. Will he pit? It looks like he will, and the 51 does pit, so does the 39. And the others are going to be joining in too. So virtually almost all the top 5 is pitting, and Pichu's pitting as well. So who's going to be the leader to the stripe? Is it going to be Austin Murillo? And there's Sawyer Black as a lapped car. He's not going to be able to be caught now. Not sure if Austin Murillo is going to be the leader now. Will he have to pit? Let's see. Looks like he's slowing down. He looks like... Oh no, he might be pitting. And he's not pitting. He will not pit. So I think he'll be the leader of the line. Let's see. And no, it doesn't say if he's the leader or not. Others are out of pits, but I'm not sure if he's the leader. I'm kind of not sure who's the leader now. There's the 51. And I think the 51's the leader. I think Olaf Mason still has the lead. It's a little too weird for him to be deemed as the leader. There's Sawyer Black passing. Not sure who's the leader. I think it's the 51. I don't know if that's even possible. The 51 could be the leader out to the pits. Let's see the stripe. Let's see the stripe and see who's the real leader. And yeah, of course he pitted, so let's see who's the leader. Is it Olaf Manson? Yes, it is. It is Olaf Manson. Wow. He still had the lead despite even going to pit road. I thought he would lose the lead by now, but he still had it. And now Austin Murillo is second, which I don't really understand how that worked, but yeah, wow. So Olaf Manson's the leader, and Austin Murillo is 2.3 seconds behind Manson. So now it's going to be pretty much a drag race. Let's go on board. That's how far he is to, and there's Austin Murillo. That's how far he is to the 51. It's going to have to take a miracle for him to take the lead. Wow, that's a lot. Third is now Charles Sanford. Fourth is now... Wait. Oh, wow. Now David Rochester must be in fourth. And fifth is now the 33 of Austin Olga, who was fourth the lap before. And everyone probably is taking their cycle of pit stops. And the next lap car, they're going to try to avoid is Maxwell Vaddy, but they probably are still in the same position. Well, no, they're just really far away. So he's not going to play a factor. It's smooth sailing from here unless if the 51 hits a wall. And let's see. No, he does not. Neither does Murillo. Neither does Sanford. No Rochester, no Tally. Nope, no Ogo, sorry. Oh, I thought I saw somebody in the pits. Not much racing to show for right now at this moment. But anything could happen in an instant, so we got to keep our eyes open. And Sanford now, Olaf Manson's still leader. There'll be 14 laps to go in this pretty long race. 2.7 seconds ahead of Austin Murillo. And I thought someone just took the pits. No. It was like a battle here. Battle here for the spot of, yeah. As Gregory Coleman tries to get back up, he's looking to get the 10th spot away from Pichu. And he's going to probably get the 10th spot away. And he will. He got it. Sorry about this, guys. It's just, there has not been any fun passing since pit stops took place. Oh, whoa, the 31 is just spun around. The caution is out. Wow, Gene Sanford just spun out all of a sudden. The caution is out, and the 51's lead is going to be shortened. Oh, man, I never thought I'd see a caution like that come out. Wow, and I was just explaining how it wasn't fun, that there was not much passing in this after pit stops. Wow, caution is out, and wow, it's going to be a tougher challenge for Manson now to hang on to his lead. Oh, man, what just happened with the 31? Gene Sanford just spun out on the track. Here's what happened in that caution. Gene Sanford got clipped by the 32 of Team Pony, and, well, I'm not sure how his car would stop in the middle of the track, and I guess too much damage in his car, and she couldn't move her engine. Yep, she was left in the dust. What a wreck. Oh man, I just never thought a caution like that. That was unexpected. That was really unexpected. Oh my gosh. And now it's going to be a duel now for the lead. Austin Murillo now has a shot to win it, and so does the others in the top 10. And uh-oh, they're on the bottom, and the top 3, they're going to pit again? Didn't they just pit like 3 or 4 laps ago? Oh boy. They just pitted like 3 or 4 laps ago, and they're pitting again. Oh, I don't know what's going on with their cars. Wow. And this might mean Rochester might have the lead. And Rochester does have the lead. Mason Wood is going to be second. Team Pony, who just spun out the 31 to bring out the caution, I think it's going to be third. I really don't get how they are pitting again, even they pitted like 3 to 4 laps ago. Maybe they just want to be safe and to make it to be sure they make it on fuel for the end of the race, but they're putting tires on there too, so I guess they wanted to avoid debris. Doesn't matter. The 51 got out first, but he's going to have to deal with these 3 drivers first in order to get the lead. Wow. I'm not sure why they would pit. Not sure why they would pit right at this moment when they had the lead, but I guess it's their strategy. And we'll have less than 10 laps to go when we hit the stripes, so told you never know what's going to happen. And that just spun out, just probably affected Manson's chance of a win. We'll see if he can make a comeback to the front here. Now we're about to get under green with, I think, about 9 laps to go. And the top 5 is David Rochester, Mason Wood, Team Pony, Olaf Manson, Austin Murillo. The 21 stayed out, so will the question remains, will it work? Will pit strategy work out at the end? Pace car is out, and we're gonna have 9 to go when we hit the stripe. Uh-oh, here we go. Big racing up ahead. Green flag is out again here at Papyrus. And the top 2 have pulled away easily. Rochester and Mason Wood. They've pulled away. And I don't know what happened, Team Pony back there on the start. Oh, and they did not get a good start. Oh, and there's a wreck in the back. And there's a wreck. Wow. 47 is flipping. Bob Fergus flips. And there's Team Pony. There they are spinning. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just when you think it couldn't get any stranger, that just happened. David Rochester still the leader of Mason Wood. Mason Wood second. He's going to get some drafting from John McNarma. And McNarma's going to get second away. McNarma pitted last time, so will it work for him? Rochester's still holding on, but he's going to have to face a tough John McNarma into the restart if he does, unless if he pits in the caution. He will not pit at this point, but leading to the line, it's going to be the 21. But the 39 had a bit of a challenge there, so we'll see how that works out. My goodness, a wreck, and Olaf Manson was in it, as if his day couldn't get any worse. Oh my goodness. And we just passed the 1 hour mark. I can't believe we just passed the 1 hour mark here. This race isn't really lasting exactly an hour. And where did this entire wreck start? With Maxwell Vatty and Richard Johnson. So here's what happened to that wreck. Richard Johnson got into the 22 of Maxwell Vatty. Vatty somehow saved it, but not Johnson, and the others wrecked out too. There's the 47 Bob Fergus flipping around, and wow, what a wild ride for the HTFRA founder as he goes for his, like, wow, a big ride There's Team Pony. How did they get stuck up there? Oh, there was another wreck. Olaf Manson gets into Team Pony, and Austin Murillo also too. Oh, and there's Pichu. He gets hit by it as well. Oh, man. Manson just had the lead, and then poor pit strategy just cost him the lead, and now he ends up in a bad position for a wreck, and he does wreck. Oh man, that's tough. On board with Bob Fergus. Wow, what a spin. And what was Olaf Manson thinking? On board with him. Wow, sad story for Olaf Manson. He had to lose the lead. He lost the lead on a car. He lost his big lead on the caution, and now he gets wrecked out. Tough break for Manson, unfortunately. And they're saying the 39's the leader, even though the 20 clearly beat him out to the line earlier. Wonder how that happened. Maybe they must have pitted and I must have missed it. Oh no, the 20. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. I apologize. The 21 pitted, so he did not have. David Rochester did not have enough fuel to make it to the front. The 21 had a pit. He didn't have enough fuel to make it to the front. So tough break for him, as he'll give the lead to a tougher John McNamara. Oh, and I think the 21 was the leader. I must have made a mistake earlier, so I do apologize for that mistake. We're going to have less than 5 laps to go, and that means the next flag ends the race. Wow, I never thought... This is probably the first race I've ever hit over the 1 hour mark in a lap's time. Even though this race is not even an hour long. And there's going to be 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Here we go. Top 5, John McNamara, Greg Coleman, Max Skinner, Charles Sanford, Olga. Here we go. 4 to go. Green is out again. And John McNamara, and look at the 20, Greg Coleman, Max Skinner looking to go make it 3 wide. And Max Skinner, he got it. Look at that. He comes from 3rd all the way to the lead. Oh, and then Max Skinner gets on the bottom. He saved it, but he lost the lead. Wow. Olga, now they're 3 wide, and Greg Coleman, he's on the bottom. He's got the advantage. 39 gets a little clip. Oh, he saved it. Ton of great saves here, and now avoided what could have been the race ending at this point. And guess who's second? Haley Hamilton, I think. Yes, Haley Hamilton is in second. We have not talked about her today, and oh boy, would this be impressive. She makes a top 5 out of this. She's got John McNamara on the back, and Max Skinner's now in 3rd. It's going to be 3 to go when they hit the stripe. Oh, and Max Skinner gets into the pits. He has to save it. He does. Wow, 2 saves in 1 race. What are the odds? We're still green. And Max Skinner is still fighting for that lead. Wow, what a courageous fight for the 24. He just got spun out almost twice. Gregory Coleman's still the leader as Haley Hamilton tries to get a little piece of his lead. gonna have the bottom advantage. Max, and there's Austin Murillo in the pits, so he's not gonna win it here. 39 gets a little scrape in the wall. It looks like this might affect his chances of a victory. Here comes Max Skinner, but Haley Hamilton's got the edge in the turn, the preferred line. 2 laps to go when the 20 hits the stripe. Greg Coleman has the lead. He's going to try to hold off the lead. And there's not much to say after this. Sorry about that. 2 to go. 2 to go for Gregory Coleman. And there's no caution, so we're going to be clean for the rest of the race, maybe. And now Max Skinner's trying to get second away from Haley Hamilton. Won't do it. Hamilton's getting closer to the 20, but will it be close enough to take the lead? And oh, now she's got the line again, and that's what she needed to get to the 20. But Max Skinner, look at him hard charging behind, and the 83 hits the wall, and the 24 gets second. Could be good news for Greg Coleman. It could be good news for the 20. Could be good news. Max Skinner is now going to try to charge to the front. He's got a lot to gain here for in just 1 lap. But it would be a miracle for the 24 to make the victory. And they're getting closer by the I think by the second. But meanwhile, Gregory Coleman's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go for Greg Coleman. Can he hold off a hard-charging Max Skinner? Remember, Max Skinner's the defending champion. Will this be an upset? Max Skinner's got a lot left in his engine. Oh boy. Here comes the line. If he gets the preferred line, and he might just win out at the end. Here it comes. And he does get the line. He gets the line, I think. And that might just do it here for Coleman. He might just pull off the win and an upset over the champion. And the 20, and he's pulling away from the 24 quick. Looks like the 24 might not have any challenge from the 20 after that turn. And impressive Gregory Coleman. He got lucky on the 21 pitting at the end. He couldn't make it on fuel. And now the 20 might just hold off if he doesn't pit at the end. Let's see if he does pit at the end, as Max Skinner's not going to have a challenge. And does he pit at the end? He will not pit. And coming off the final turn, Gregory Coleman wins at Papyrus. What a victory for Greg Coleman in the 20. What a victory in just his second race of the season. I think he replaced one of the Breton drivers in the raffle in the replacement signups, and he got a victory. An amazing feat for him. Greg Coleman already has a victory in just the second start. And Max Skinner is still looking for his first win in the MLP Cup Series. Wow. That was a close race, though. You got to give credit, though. Top 10, Greg Coleman, Max Skinner, John McNarma, Charles Sanfer, Olga, Jacob Lawler, David Rochester. Oh, he came back to 7th despite pitting. Haley Hamilton, Jordan Davis, and Mason Wood, the top 10. And the rest of the field wrecked out. Yeah, they really did. It literally wrecked out. What a day, and congratulations to the 20 of Greg Coleman on the win. What a race. There's a victory. There's the others congratulating him on the win. What a nice gesture. There's the other drivers congratulating him on a victory. Wow. Very nice gesture there, folks. That's a cool gesture. Now they're slowing down a little bit just to get enough room to get into the pits. And there's Max Skinner. He's going to congratulate him a little bit more, and then to the line. He's going to make it to a close finish. And Coleman still would have won. Yeah. So they're still racing they're still side by side. Oh wow. Now Skinner's just driving off. Anyway, congrats Gregory Coleman on the upset victory. Let's see the standings as of this second race. Hopefully they work. And they kind of do work, but the other drivers with schemes, well, they're separate again, so ouch. Oh well, it's just 3 drivers. I'll probably add them up to their points later. I'll add the points up from all their schemes. Hopefully we'll get a better result there soon. So, yeah. But other than that, it seems to still be working after this, so it's pretty impressive. And I thought that Olga with the impressive performance in the beginning would get the points lead. Well, it was not to be. Gregory Coleman gets the points lead by 10 points. David Rochester is third with 53 points back. Brad Johnson's fourth. Maxwell Vatty fifth. Austin Ogo sixth. Lawler seventh. Sanford, Duncan, and Wood the top 10 in points. And you see the rest, as I apologize to Max Skinner, Austin Murillo, and Luke Walker. But I will try to add up the points for those 3 drivers at the end of the season, and hopefully the point system will work again. Next race will be at Ontario Motor Speedway. No, we're not in Ontario, Canada. I'm not sure if it is Ontario, Canada, because the CA is the short for California. So, well, we're racing in Ontario Motor Speedway anyway. So, hope you guys stick around for that, and we will see you later.